Thank you. You got your ass kicked.
We don't
Alex
get
done.
any credit. We don't get
Alex,
any credit though.
Alex done left and everything. What'd you say, sis?
We don't get any credit. Single black mothers. We watching the NBA and football, NFL. I'm sure a lot of those men have single mothers. We don't get any credit.
You get all the credit. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
that's the point of the question. You get all the credit.
You get all the
No,
credit. For that.
no. Cut it out. We get no credit. He sat there and said that we're the worst. He literally said that. Rewind that back.
What single mothers? Statistically,
exactly.
No. He said those households
Yeah.
typically produce
poorly.
children that are worse off. Right.
Yeah.
It's true.
You think because a nigga can run and jump and tackle his mom this? No, that's genetic.
Right. But as far as like celebrating single black moms, it happens all the time.
LeBron James ain't do no homework.
What'd you say?
LeBron James didn't do no fucking homework. You think he was doing homework in middle school? He was 6'6".
I thought money makes a lot of a man's status and ego. I thought it helps.
No, we're saying when you say the NFL players, when you say that we watched the Super Bowl and it was people that came from single parent households.
A lot of them.
They are athletes. Mm-hmm. How much schoolwork do you think they doing? People will make sure they okay.
But it took the single mother to take him to practice. It took the single mother to make sure I'm saying this.
There was a man involved in that development.
Not always. We're talking about single parents, single black women. What Ham was talking about.
A lot of them get up there.
There are a lot of single mothers going to football practices and sitting on the sidelines
for the wrong reason.
Well, get out there. It don't matter as long as
what's the reason, Ham? What's the reason?
Hey, Ham, when you was coaching your team, how many single black moms were coaching?
0.
Yeah. How many?
Shit like that.
How many single black moms were mentoring?
0.
About coaching. We're talking about coaching.
He's making a point that it's men involved in their lives because, to Mike's point, and I didn't even think about it. The moms used to call me when the boys wasn't doing right at school. Chief, does that happen?
All the time. I mean, I don't no discredit to the moms dropping the kids off, but we're the ones pouring into y'all children.
Yeah,
and we are too, though.
They got to keep them alive and keep them coming back day to day too, and then you do your part while you're on the field. But
you drop them off, we bring them back home.
Yeah, bring them back home.
No, I think that single moms put their kids in sports so that they have a positive male role model. So no one's trying to discredit you, but women do take a lot of sacrifices. I know my sister,
right.
She sacrifices every day for her kids.
Is as to imply that we don't, or I'm confused.
No, it's just saying no. Her point is this: do not discredit us, because she just sat there and said we're not discrediting you guys. And Hamp literally rewind the tape.
What did he say?
Go ahead.
He said we're the worst. He said we produce the worst.
That's not what he said.
What did he?
Yes, that's exactly what he said. Please find it.
Single mother-led homes, the children do more poorly. That's a fact.
Especially y'all. You said especially y'all, meaning the black mothers. You said it. Please rewind that.
What does that mean? What are you saying?
But he never said that y'all were the worst. He just
what are you talking about?
The children usually perform poorer.
Yeah.
That's synonym for we're the worst.
Oh, it's not.
I can't wait to watch this back again later. I can't wait to watch this back later, and I'm gonna chop it up. I'm gonna send it
to the group. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear the worst part. So
yeah, I did. Exactly. I definitely heard it.
Now,
I can't wait.
Asia, question. What people are doing worse than black people in America?
And you mean worse than what? In education? Worse than
anything?
What? I mean, we're the number one consumers.
Yeah, I mean, I would think maybe the Latinos. The Latinos doing pretty bad.
Families, and they've been raising up significantly.
You asked me.
Their families aren't broken like ours.
They all live together.
They all live together. Yeah, I mean, you remember back in the day, the Mexican joke, right? It'd be 40 of them in the car, 50 of them come out the house. You remember when the Chinese people that worked at Fortune Walk, they all live in that one house down the street, all 60 of them, and they all go to work and come home at the same time? So who's doing statistically worse than us?
I'm not gonna let you discredit Black women. And please know, like I said plenty of times before.
Look
I said
what's scrolling. Mike, look at I'm pointing at. Look at, you see what's scrolling. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Like I said before, all these single family homes, single mothers, right? We didn't make the kids by ourselves. We're not asexual. We didn't just create them on our own. There was a man that did it. So if we're single parents, we're single mothers and whatnot, where are the fathers?
So can I say something? Let me jump in, right? I think that like y'all are getting offended because his point, he didn't list the why. So there's several reasons why. He's just stating the overall fact that children who come from single parent homes, single women led homes, because that's the majority, don't do well. And so now y'all are listing all of these reasons to justify it, but regardless of the reason, it doesn't change it. It's not an attack. It's just what it is. It's not to say that y'all are not doing the best that y'all can. It's not to say that y'all don't love these kids. It's not saying that y'all have everything that y'all need. It's not saying that men are trying to do this and that or what we're not doing. He's just stating this is the end result. It's not a discredit to Black women. It's literally what's happening. And if you can't accept that is happening, we will be content with continuing to do it because y'all just feel like we're trying to attack you versus looking at the reality of, damn, as a Black woman, my child is not going to do as well. Let me make sure that I'm pushing people in the narrative of the importance of staying together as a family. That's what I need to be pushing instead of fighting a fact. That's all.
This is a debate podcast, and what would your response be if he just made the blanket statement? There's a lot of niggas out here creating these single women.
My response would be right. 49% of us are. That's a lot.
There is. It's a lot of raggedy niggas out here.
Well, so here's the stat: 50% of Black men, 51% are single and childless. 30% are married. So what's left? 21? 29. So whatever that percentage that's left, 29% of the men are having all these goddamn babies. Because if you got the married ones and you got the ones that are single and childless, i.e. Mike, i.e. B, women fucking 25%
like me who 4 women. Yeah, then you got niggas like me who got 4 different women with kids. You know what I'm saying?
You got the 4 for 4.
Right there, that don't really got nothing.
You
So,
and him.
again,
Don't count yourself out of that statistic. You and him.
Right.
Go ahead. 20%.
But what do you say to yourselves? What do you say to the young Black men that are watching and listening to y'all?
We got to do better.
Damn sure.
You all.
Absolutely. Me and him was talking about this. How we be like, yo, all of these kids.
We
We
had that
were
conversation.
talking about it last night.
We need to bring shaming back. It should be a shame to have. Go ahead, Mike, Chief.
No, I was just saying. Remember the conversation we had last week talking about just the circle of people you hang yourself around. Like you say, what we say to the young kids, we would obviously tell them to do better, but we also don't associate ourselves with them people. Like I said, how many of people in your circle don't take care of their kids? How many men in your circle don't take care of their kids?
Yeah, that's a fact. You're right.
None, because we ain't around them niggas.
Yeah.
And we would make it very uncomfortable for them to be around.
Absolutely.
It wouldn't be a good space. Well, we have that going on. Can the lady say the same?